Why should you move away for uni? Like broadly, like as a really big generalisation, what would be a good reason for moving away?
If where you are doesn't offer the course that you want,
Yeah.
if there is a better course somewhere else, and look, if you do have the flexibility to do so, it's totally worth it. And also, if you just want to try something new, if you sort of want to live away from home for a bit, then it's probably the best option.
The only negative thing I think with living at college sometimes is that you can isolate yourself from actually socialising at uni more. So if you're aware of that, I think that's, then you can prevent that from happening. But yeah, a lot of exchanges, they come and they have a really good time. And I ended up staying there for 4 years and being quite social in the community there, was on the committee and stuff, and Bella is a residential advisor there now. So
Cool.
yeah, I mean, I was just ready to leave home, like you clash with your parents because you're starting to become more of an adult and you want to live independently, and it can be quite, annoying.
Yeah.
Not that saying I don't love my parents, I do, but it was nice to kind of come away and, you have this new identity, don't you? You're like a 18, 19, 20-year-old and you're finally like living out of home and, you can access alcohol and go to uni and there's parties and it's like this whole new world. But you kind of do it in like quite a safe environment as well.
Yeah. Moving away from your where you grew up.
I think it throws you out of your comfort zone, which, you have to for your career. You're not going to get a career right next to your family's house.
True.
Not a good one, or maybe not the one you want. So I think pushing yourself out of your comfort zone at a young age, for me, seemed like a good idea, because I guess it opens the possibilities. And that's massive if you want to, really forward your career, forward what you want to do in life.
Know your options. So pretty much every residential college and that sort of thing, they're always happy to give you a tour at any time. So if you called up and said, I'm going to be in Adelaide on the, I don't know, like the specific date, they're going to make sure that they can get usually a current student to take you around, give you a personalised tour. And so, residential college is a great way to meet people, and if you don't go into a college, then there's plenty of other options, and the unis can help with that as well.
Yeah.
When you're settling
Being
in?
country kids, it definitely helped, but I do have friends that also came up and they just joined clubs through uni, and that's how they made their friends. So it's just really just putting yourself out there,
Awesome.
I guess. Yeah.
It's definitely the support for the arts. You don't get that in Sydney. It's very STEM focused, which isn't a bad thing. But if you find that you're more into the arts or the humanities, there isn't that much support, and it's looked down upon a lot more than, say, it is in Adelaide. So, and the program was much better. I'm doing the Bachelor of Arts for High Achievers. There's no High Achievers program in Sydney.
Nice.
And the universities are a lot bigger, and people just tend to sort of stick to their little high school groups and not venture out from that, and I did, so I decided it was time to move and time to try something new.
So if somebody was considering moving away for uni, why should you move away for uni? Like broadly, as a really big generalisation, what would be a good reason for moving away?
If where you are doesn't offer the course that you want,
Yeah.
if there is a better course somewhere else, and look, if you do have the flexibility to do so, it's totally worth it. And also, if you just want to try something new, if you sort of want to live away from home for a bit, then it's probably the best option.
Yeah, so what would you say to somebody who's thinking about moving away to going to uni? What advice would you have for them?
Well, since Australia is a really multi-country and we have a lot of international students, so think yourself amongst thousands of other students who left their home, let's say from countries like China, Hong Kong, or even France or other countries, European countries. So everyone think that you're amongst the thousands of others across the universities, and a lot of others might feel some of the phases of loneliness. At the same time, there's a lot of clubs in terms of sport clubs.
Yeah.
At the same time, there's other social clubs that you can join and be part of it and feel welcome. It's about the idea of being open to opportunities, and you get to find friends and hang around and be open to experiences.